Hi ladies, welcome to today's tutorial and Happy New Year to you, and I hope this year brings you everything that you wish for. Today we're going to talk about protruding eyes, and in particular it is relating to Graves' disease. I've had a request to do this video and I'm going to try and give you some hints and tips. Obviously I don't have the condition, so it's all about the theory. I'm going to give you some do's and don'ts, and one of the first things is do not put white eyeliner inside the lining of your eye. And as opposed to every other video where I said don't put the black inside your eye, I want you to put the black inside your eye. So next, don't use frosty or light coloured eyeshadow on your lid. We want to have the darker shades, and we're going to use eyeliner. You will need eyeliner. So I've put foundation down, I've powdered, blush, brows. Now let's start with the brows. We want those to be groomed. We don't want them to be outrageous. That's not going to help. Secondly, we're not going to use a white highlighter or even a cream. We're going to go a little bit deeper. To do that, I'm going to use a fluff brush. It gives less intense colour. It just gives a wash of colour. So having said that, I'm going to use maybe this shade here. So we'll start there, and I'm going to put it all over the lid as well as a base. And we'll take that up under here. Now if you want to give a little bit of interest of colour here, the brow kit does contain a highlighter, and it is a whitish shade, and it does have a very small amount of shimmer. But using the fluff brush, the intensity of this highlighter is almost translucent. So we'll just pop a little bit, and it will be just here. So to do something simple for you, I'm going to take a chestnut shade, I suppose you might call it. Hang on, let me get it out of here. So this shade, and all I'm going to do is put that all over the lid. And you want to come out a little bit out of the crease, still with the fluff brush. Bouncing that brush around just helps to disperse the pigment from the bristles. That's all I'm doing. Now the last thing that we want to do with this eye shape is start folding colour in under the eye. Already the eye can look quite rounded underneath. So don't take that colour, as I normally would do, and fold it under. If you're going to use that, if you're going to put any at all, if your eyes aren't really big, you can put it under here and take it straight up. Don't fold it. So under here and aim straight for the brow. The next step, I'm going to use brown in the waterline, not black. Only because I'm very fair and it's daytime. Nighttime, you could use the black, and people with deeper colourings could use the black. So in the waterline, and the reason being that you put this inside the waterline is to close the eye up. Dark recedes and hides, light emphasises and brings forward. Now with a really deep eye, with this centerpiece being more protruding, you might want to just put it across the center and lightly blend it a little bit, so that's going to make the eye look a little bit more rounded if you've got that dip here. I'm just going to take that out the corner a little bit and a little bit under here, just on the edge. Now I'm going to take that pencil brush and blend that a bit. So when I said I wasn't going in under with the eyeshadow, I am doing that with a little bit of that pencil. That's brought me to another thing. If you have really dark circles and you use a concealer, don't put the concealer in a circle under your eye, because you're going to again accentuate the circular shape of the eye. Put it in a V and blend it. So I hope that makes sense to you. Otherwise you're just going to make that look more pandery. Now for eyeliner on the top, I really don't like pencils, so using that pencil was against everything I believe. But anyway, all good. I'm going to take the brown cake eyeliner, and when we put the eyeliner on the top lid, the idea is to keep it thinner in here, taking it out and then getting thicker at this outer edge. I'm going to do that with a double-ended brow brush because it's so much easier for people to use instead of the little fine brush. I'll start on this edge. I'll come back in. So, thinner. We do want some good colour though. I'm going to make this thicker just by pressing on the brush, basically. Taking it up on the angle to the brow. Creating that point. The reason I'm doing that is to make the eye look longer as opposed to rounder and fuller. And I'll just tuck that round underneath. Well, tuck wasn't a good word. I'll meet that up just there. Gently. So when we're talking about corrective makeup and eye shapes, the eye shape that we aim for is the almond shaped eye. So everything we build around with colour is to achieve that almond shaped eye. And hence we're trying to drag this eye out and make it more elongated. Now you're going to need to have a play with this to see what suits you best. With the mascara, we're going to fan these out to the side. So this again is giving this elongated look as opposed to curling them upwards. Okay, so that is a really, really simple eye makeup. You can do that with a deeper shade as well if you're wanting to go night or you can wear that deeper shade. I'm going to take a deeper shade now and show you how to make the eye makeup more interesting. So using the fluff brush again, my favourite thing, I'm going to take a chocolate brown, and I'm just going to bounce it around. Can't see. Bounce it around here. On the outside edge. And with the pencil brush, I'm going to lay that colour on the lash line as well. And just a little bit on that outer edge. High up under the eye. So can you see how that's changed that up a little bit more? Now you can experiment with that on how far in you come. You might want to take that further in. You could take it in further. And see how it starts to disguise that whole eyelid completely with the deeper shade. Now, depending on how much space you've got between eyelid lashes and eyebrow, you may want to take that a bit higher to try and disguise some of this area as well. Just be careful when you start using these dark colours that you don't start looking like you've got two black eyes. Alright, let's put a bit of mascara on that and I'll show you what I mean by fanning them out to the side. I need the right side of the mirror, I can't see. So just keep pulling them out this way. And don't go crazy on the bottom, just use these ones at the outer edge and fan them out as well. You could do these ones in here towards the centre a little bit, but basically keep them all moving out this way. And if you're going to try and add lashes, just do that outer half and find ones that flare to the edge, not rounded up. So we keep that eye shape moving outwards. So there's something you could try. My cat's sneezing. I would keep your lip a little bit more natural perhaps. So ladies, here's the finished look. And so basically for the protruding eye that we're talking about, this is like a smoky eye, and it does work well for that eye shape. You can wear this day or night. I mean, it's a matter of using that dark colour to send all that eyelid back and disguise it, and the dark colours will do that. Avoid those light shades, you will regret it, and don't use the frosty shades. That's another no-no. Hope that's been helpful. If there's anything I can help you with, by all means, please ask. I've got a few lined up. It's getting a little out of hand, and I do apologise for zipping off the planet for a while. The last few months of the last year were a wild ride, and I'm hoping to be able to spare a bit more time this year. Feel free to contact me at www.cougarcosmetics.com.au. Use the contact form and I'll get back to you, or contact me through a private message on Facebook. And please like and share my page, that'd be fantastic. I'd love you for that. Subscribe to the channel, we can stay in contact that way. And feel free also to join the Cougar Cosmetics Women's Forum and use it as you would your own page. Post things, talk to other ladies, make some friends across the world. We've got them from across the world, so it's wonderful. And I'm hoping to get some lunches together in Brisbane, Gold Coast and Sydney shortly. I will be putting that on the forum page, the dates, and I'd love you to join us. It's a great day. The ladies that have come, we've had a lovely time, and you get to meet new people. What's so bad about that? Have a wonderful new year. I'll catch you again soon. Thanks, ladies. Bye now.